A Heartfelt Farewell, a chubby cat's journey of love and loss. They say cats have 9 lives, but what happens when one of those lives is filled with love only to face an inevitable goodbye? Meet Jax, a chubby, lovable cat who had everything: warm cuddles, endless treats, and a best friend who adored him. But life has a way of testing even the happiest souls, and Jax's journey is one of love, loss, and an unbreakable bond that goes beyond words. Jax wasn't just any cat. He was the kind of cat that demanded attention the second you walked in the door. With his soft orange fur, round belly, and a purr that could melt any heart, he ruled his home with charm and sass. His owner, Emily, adored him more than anything. They had their little routines: morning cuddles, afternoon snack breaks, and bedtime snuggles. But life has a cruel way of reminding us that love comes with loss. This is the story of Jax's journey through joy, heartbreak, and a farewell that would change Emily's life forever. For years, Jax lived the dream life. His days were filled with sunbathing in his favorite window spot, chasing imaginary prey, and convincing Emily to give him just one more treat. But one day, things started to change. Jax didn't run to the door when Emily came home. He slept more, ate less, and his usual playful spirit seemed dimmed. Emily noticed, of course. How could she not? Jax was her world. At first, she thought maybe he was just having a lazy day. But when he stopped purring, the sound she had fallen asleep to for years, she knew something was wrong. She scooped him up, feeling the weight of his once plump body lighter in her arms. His golden eyes, usually filled with mischief, looked tired. Something was very wrong. Emily rushed Jax to the vet, her heart pounding with fear. She held on to hope, whispering to him that everything would be okay. But deep down, she was terrified. The vet's expression was gentle but serious. Jax is getting older, and his heart isn't as strong as it used to be. Emily swallowed hard. But there's something we can do, right? The vet explained options: medications, a special diet, and extra care. Emily nodded, determined to fight for her best friend. She wasn't ready to say goodbye. Back home, Emily did everything she could to make Jax comfortable. She turned their home into a cat paradise, bringing him softest blankets, warming his food just right, and even moving her bed to be closer to his favorite spot. And Jax, despite his tiredness, tried for her. He still gave soft headbutts, still curled up beside her, still loved her in the only way he knew how. But love can't stop time, and Jax's time was running out. One evening, as the sun painted the sky in soft oranges and pinks, Jax lay beside Emily, his breathing slow but steady. She stroked his fur, tears slipping down her cheeks. "I love you, Jax," she whispered. "You're the best thing that ever happened to me." And then, as if he understood every word, Jax gave her one last purr, a weak but comforting sound. His golden eyes met hers, filled with the same love he had always given her. And then, silence. Jax was gone. Emily's heart shattered. She held him close, sobbing into his fur, whispering through her tears, "Thank you for loving me." The days after Jax's passing were unbearably quiet. His food bowl remained untouched. His favorite spot by the window seemed empty. Emily felt a hole in her heart that no words could fill. But grief, though heavy, is love that has nowhere to go. And Emily knew Jax wouldn't want her to drown in sorrow. One day, she found an old video of him, his happy meows, his playful swats at a toy, his endless demands for belly rubs. And for the first time since losing him, she smiled. because Jax wasn't really gone. His love, his joy, and his memory lived on in every corner of her heart. And as she sat by the window, watching the sunset just as they had on his last day, she whispered, "I'll love you forever, Jax." And somewhere, in a place beyond sight, but never beyond love, Jax purred once more. If Jax's story touched your heart, hit that like button and subscribe for more heartfelt animal stories. Love is forever, and every pet leaves a paw print on our hearts. Share your pet story in the comments below. We'd love to hear about them.